They literally are crazy. Hey kids. So yesterday I was sitting in my studio class. I was talking to my Meisner partner about how I don't like change, and I had a bunch of change from something and it was like in my pocket or it was in my bag and it had accumulated, and I hate change. I don't know what it is about change, but I don't like it. I think it's useless. Ugh, it's just annoying. So I had a little pile of change and he said, you know, you can use that for laundry. I said, well, my laundry refill doesn't take quarters. It only takes bills. So do you want the quarters for your laundry cart? And he said yes. So I gave him the quarters, but then I still had like a nickel and dimes and pennies. So my friend Robin came in and he said, oh, well, I'll take the change. So I gave him the change, and Andrew, who is my Meisner partner, said how Americans never use change because we have swipe cards. But he said he works in the Hard Rock Cafe, and he said he gets European tourists in, and they are crazy with change. Like, they'll pay for things in bills with exact coins, like down to the penny, like crazy. And I said, you know what it is? It's because Americans are so impatient. And all of a sudden I had like this crazy revelation about exactly how impatient Americans are. We have credit cards and debit cards. We have instant coffee. We have instant oatmeal. We have instant noodles. You know what really got me thinking about this was how I am now seeing advertisements for Google Instant. We're so impatient that we can't even wait for the search results. That is how impatient America is. Oh, we have 24 hours in a day, and yeah, okay, some days I can understand that that doesn't feel like enough time, but for the most part, okay, yeah, you're sleeping at least 10 hours of that. Okay, well, if you're in college, you're sleeping for at least 6 hours of that 24 hours, but otherwise, okay, on average, 8 hours, right? 8 hours. So that's, give me time to do the math, 16, that's 16 hours that we have in a day. That's a long time, and we take that time for granted by rushing. Americans, they don't stop. They don't pause for a second. They don't ever just pause and say, okay, I'm gonna breathe now. So that's my pet peeve of the week, is how America. So I decided to get a little dressed up today for class because Thursdays are my long day. I just felt a tag. Oh, there it is. Thursdays I have class from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock. This is my nice little break here from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, where I sit around and do nothing. It was freezing this morning. I was asleep and I kept waking up in like the wee hours of the morning and going, oh my god, it's so cold, and like my bathroom door was like, it was like opening and closing because the window's open in there, and all three of my windows are open out here, so it was just, I love that though. I love that. Okay, here's a question. Do you guys like sleeping when it's cold? Like, do you like getting as cozy as I like getting? Because I love it the winter when it's freezing. I even like to have my window open a crack because then it's so cold in my room. I love having like 2 comforters, like 2 or 3 comforters, like, but alright, I'm trying to do this very often, or as often as I can. I think I'm going to start posting them as video responses to people I'm subscribed to, because I heard that's a little trick of how to get yourself out there. As always, follow me on Twitter and on Tumblr. I tweet a lot. I tumble even more than I tweet, which says something. Okay, I'll see everybody next time.